Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. So in today's video we're going to be getting unready together. I'm starting the video with a full face of makeup on and I'm going to end the video with not a scrap of makeup left on my face, and I'm going to be talking you through the new products that I picked up from Beauty Bay, the Beauty Bay own brand skincare products. I've been using them for a couple of weeks now, like 2, 3, 4 weeks, I can't remember. I've been using them for a while and honestly my skin has never been better, has never been happier. So we're going to get ready together today and I'm going to give you my thoughts on all of these products. Spoiler alert, I absolutely love them. So I'm going to start by getting my hair out of the picture because we're going to be cleansing first, naturally. And first up we're actually going to go in with a product that isn't from the Beauty Bay own range. So this is the Vitamin E Skincare Micellar Water. I like to use the micellar water just to take off like my eye makeup more than anything. So I'm going in with a reusable cotton pad and I'm just going to put a little bit on here and I'm going to take off the eye makeup. You can use, we're going to be going in with a cleansing balm, this one here, the chamomile and oat lipid cleansing balm. You can use this to take off your eye makeup, you can use it around the eyes. Just personally I like to wear a lot of mascara and I like to wear a lot of eye makeup, so I like to go in first, just take off most of the eye makeup before I go in with the cleansing balm. I am recently on a cruelty-free journey. I'm just going to wipe over the rest of my face just lightly with whatever I've got left on there while I talk about this. I am recently cruelty-free. I am only buying cruelty-free makeup products, cosmetics, skincare, everything like that. And I'm still trying to find a micellar water that I love. I don't think I would necessarily repurchase this one because it's very, very heavily fragranced and I find that my skin just doesn't really react very well to that. So I don't know if I would necessarily repurchase this one, but I am on the hunt for a micellar water from a cruelty-free brand. If you have any recommendations, like I just want Beauty Bay to come out with one, basically. Beauty Bay, please can you come out with a micellar water, because you're cruelty free and that's great. So I have like most of the makeup off my skin, all of the makeup off my eyes, and now I'm going in with the cleansing balm. So like I said, this is the chamomile and oat lipid cleansing balm. You can use this in the morning, you can use it in the evening, and I have been absolutely loving this. Like, can you see how much of that I've used? I don't necessarily always use this little scoopy, but I will today. It's there whilst I talk to you about the cleansing balm. So this literally, like if I hadn't have gone over my face with the micellar water, you would see like the difference more like dramatically, but this will melt off all of your makeup. And it leaves my skin feeling absolutely incredible. A lot of the time when I use cleansers, because by the way I have incredibly dry skin, a lot of the time when I use cleansers I feel like my face is stripped. I feel like my face is so tight and like there's just no life left in my skin, whereas with this one I sometimes use this in the shower. I will use this on an evening more to take off my makeup rather than in the morning. I do generally just use water to just splash my face in the morning, but this melts off absolutely everything and it leaves my skin feeling so nourished, so hydrated, but also so clean, like so incredibly clean that I don't even feel like I necessarily have to go in immediately with a moisturiser, which I do with a lot of other cleansers. So I've got a wet little muslin cloth here. It does come with a muslin cloth, which I love, and I just wipe this all off. And this muslin cloth, I mean, I use various muslin cloths, like it's just a muslin cloth, but it gives a really soft sort of exfoliation to the skin. I don't use anything that's like a physical exfoliant, anything that's like scrubby. I don't like that on my skin, but using this and just buffing over all of that product, I feel like it really is helping to like take off any dead skin, to really like treat any areas of dryness, especially with that cleansing balm as well. It just feels delightful, honestly. So I make sure to take this cleansing balm right down my neck as well, so that it really like treats this area as well as just my face. Honestly, this is the best cleansing balm I've ever used. It just feels incredible. So even though I used that micellar water all over my face, I don't know how well you can see, but there's makeup all over this. So if you think that a wipe or just a micellar water is enough, I'm here to tell you it is not. You need to use a second cleanse. You need to get all of that makeup out of your pores so that when you put your skincare on, it's actually going into your skin. And honestly, this tub, this will last me forever. I've been using this every single day for however long I decided that I have had these products for. I've been using it every single day. It's incredible. I absolutely love it. And like you can see, my face doesn't feel tight, it doesn't feel stripped, it almost feels like I've put a moisturiser on. That's the sort of texture that it's leaving on my skin, and I don't mean that in like a it's leaving a residue sort of way. It just leaves my skin feeling so nice and nourished. I just absolutely love it. Can you tell? I absolutely love it. Right, next up, I do still use disposable cotton pads. I use disposable cotton pads for my toner. I leave the reusable ones just for my cleanser, because honestly, like, this is too big. Like, I can get another cleanse out of the other side of this, but then if I were to do that with the toner as well, like, I would be going through these so quickly. I honestly just don't have enough of them. So for my toner, I'm going in with this product here, which is the 5% glycolic acid plus 1% PHA toner. Again, you can use this in the morning or the evening, and this is the only like exfoliating step that I do. I have spoken for years about my love of the glycolic acid toner from Superdrug's own brand one, but that's 10%, and it's I've been on a skincare journey recently. So much redness, so much sensitivity, and this being 5% is so much more gentle on my skin, but I'm getting the same results as I was from the Superdrug one that and now I just can't use. It's so sad because I do truly love it, but this one has overtaken it because I get the same results but not with the sensitivity. It's fantastic. So this actually has a screw, doing it with the wrong hand there, a screw top, so you don't have a lid that you can lose, which is obviously fantastic, and put a little bit of that on my cotton pad, and then I just swipe this over. I do like small circular motions, and I'm not like scrubbing, I'm not pressing really hard, I'm just allowing this product to go over my skin. And this is an acid, so I don't use this like over my lips, I don't use it over my eyes. I use it where I get quite a lot of congestion. I have been having a few breakouts, like I've got one down here, I've got a few on the end of my nose, and I just make sure to rub this product all over those areas, and honestly in like a day or two these will have cleared up, they will have gone, and I won't be left with any like scabbing or scarring or anything. This just helps to remove another layer of skin, but chemically, not with like a harsh scrub, and it leaves my skin looking so glowy Again, take it down the neck. Coming into summer, I will take this like further down. Always go in with an SPF afterwards, because this, like I say, does like strip the skin, but it doesn't hurt. It's not painful in any way. It's a very gentle exfoliator. I do find that if I use this every single night, I have like the best results. If I miss a night, I know about it. Like, that's where all of these spots have come up from, because I missed a night. But honestly, if you are consistent with your skincare routine, you'll notice the biggest results. Like, I feel so passionately about skincare over makeup, but skincare is so personal. Like, it's difficult to review skincare in the same way that I like to review makeup, because like I've been using all of these products for like 3 weeks and I'm just starting to like form my opinion on them. You need to like have a while to figure them out. So next up, I'm going in with this one. They all look the same. Yeah, this one, the Colloidal Oatmeal and Oat Lipid Rich Moisturizer. This is incredible. I mean, all of these products are incredible, but this one, it feels like, it looks like it should be a really thick, sort of claggy moisturizer. It feels like it should be really heavy on the skin, and even the name, Rich Moisturizer, this sinks in incredibly. I use this sometimes in the morning. I use it every single night, but sometimes I use it in the morning as well. Works amazingly under makeup, and again, this has just left my skin feeling so soothed. That's what I've been like dealing with the other toner that I said about. It's left my skin feeling so damaged in a way, and this is so calming, so hydrating, feels just like my skin is like, oh, thank goodness. Do you know what I mean? Like, it feels like it's getting right into all of my skin like layers. Like, it's making the biggest difference to how my skin feels, but it's also like making my skin look incredible. Honestly, I'm so happy that I found this moisturizer. Like, there are some stars here, and this moisturizer and another product that I'm going to talk about in a minute if you have dry skin, absolutely incredible. So already I feel like that has sunk in. It's sunk straight in, but also feels like I can still feel it on my skin, if that makes sense. Like, it is a thick, rich moisturizer, but also it feels like lightweight. It's such a strange feeling. I've not ever had a moisturizer like this. I can't like compare it to anything else that I've ever tried. It's incredible. Then the next product I'm using is the Moisture Complex and Algae face mask. Now, this is the one that's like blue. It is like a bluey, like turquoise colour, and I just use a small amount of this, and I don't use this every night, but I will use some now. It says you can use this in the morning and in the evening. I have never used this in the morning. I've never tried to put makeup on over the top of this, but if you put this on before you go to bed, oh my gosh, you will wake up in the morning with the most glowy, dewy, juicy baby skin. It's absolutely incredible. It, again, it sinks in and it almost feels cooling. It's another one that's a really, really strange feeling at first. At first I was like, oh no, I don't like that, like it's cold. But immediately sinks in, but also again leaves like a layer. So this is a face mask, it's more of a treatment. I don't use this, I maybe use this like twice a week, but when I wake up in the morning, oh my gosh, I am glowing. It's absolutely beautiful. Again, no scent, absolutely no scent to it at all. feels beautiful and just leaves the skin looking so hydrated that it looks like I'm sweaty. It's incredible. And I wake up in the morning and like I can still sort of feel this like in certain areas. I can still feel this like on the top of my skin, like waiting to sink in. It's absolutely beautiful. So then the last step that I do right as I go to sleep is I use this one, which is the 5% squalene, hyaluronic acid and polyglutamic overnight balm. Now I specifically use this on very, very dry patches. I wouldn't recommend using this like all over your face. It does feel almost like a lip balm, like a lip balm that you would get in a tube like this, and that's exactly how I use it. I tap over the tiniest little amount right over my lips. If I have any like dryness, I get quite a lot of dryness around my nose, so I tap on a little bit around there, and that is basically all I use that for. I also get quite a lot of dryness on like my hands and my wrists. I have quite bad eczema, so I do like to rub a little bit of that into the especially dry patches on my hands, and this feels, again, so nice and hydrating. This feels more like it's sitting on top of the skin, but again, when you wake up in the morning after I've had this on like my lips and like around my nose, I wake up in the morning and everything's just so nice and hydrated, so calmed, so soothed. I love all of the ingredients in this, the hyaluronic acid and the polyglutamic acid. Absolutely beautiful. I do find that I have to like wipe this off in the morning. I don't necessarily know how makeup would go on over the top of that. It does say just to use it in the PM. It says not to use it in the morning, so I'm assuming that's why like makeup won't go on over the top of this because of the texture of it. But for like a lip treatment and for like a treatment if you have like any dry patches or anything like that, it's fantastic. And then the last product that I want to talk to you about, this is another holy grail for me and 1000% I am going to be repurchasing, is the 5% squalene and grapeseed oil serum hybrid. This comes in a pump bottle. It almost feels just like a regular day cream, and then when you rub it in, like one pump will do your whole face. It sinks in, and I do find that I like to leave this for a little minute before I put my makeup on, but oh my goodness, makeup goes on over the top of this so incredibly. It's so thin. It does feel like an oil has been mixed into your moisturiser. It's absolutely beautiful, and when it's like fully sunk in, it leaves your skin looking so glowy, so hydrated, and yeah, makeup just goes over the top of it amazingly. I've been looking for a product like this for the longest time, something that is so deeply hydrating but that you can wear under makeup, and this is it. And it's cruelty free and it's so affordable, and it's by Beauty Bay, and I am obsessed. It's so pretty. I absolutely love this, and again, it doesn't have any sort of scent. None of these products do. The only thing is, and I don't know if they have a moisturiser that has an SPF in it, but I feel like I would like this if it had an SPF in it, because I use this as my last step before I put my makeup on. I feel like I personally would benefit from having a little bit of SPF in there, but that is me. I am unready. I am now, I mean, I could go to bed, but it's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm not going to, but that is me unready for the rest of my day. Let me know if you have tried any of the Beauty Bay skincare products, if there's any like standout products for you. As always, I will leave all of these products linked down below. let me know what you think. Let me know if you decide to pick any of them up. I'm truly obsessed with this whole range. I'm so glad that I decided to try them out because honestly, my skin has never been happier. The redness that I was suffering with before from my skincare routine that has been doing me absolutely perfectly well for the last like 2 years suddenly decided to not agree with my skin, and now my skin is so happy again and I am so thrilled. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you decide to pick any of these products up as well. But until next time, thank you ever so much for watching. Bye.